recording. Hello, YouTubes. Nate showed up. It's a party. And when we left off, the Sabbat Elder was very annoyed with Jackalor because she had to distract the cops for him in order for him to get away. Boo, his boo.
And I still can't wait for her to fall into to trap her somewhere and kill her horribly.
Well, you don't have true faith anymore. I would consider you as having a chance before this, but right now, just no. You really shouldn't. She'll wreck you.
I can tell, especially with my rolls.
So, before...
Unless I roll 6 successes every single time, of course. But that's neither here or there.
What would she do with the cops? They're mortal. Yeah, letting a mortal go.
I can't imagine her giving a shit. I can't imagine her giving a shit.
Well, honestly, she does give a shit, just not in the way you think. She is on the path of night. I don't think she can let them go without making them really, really hurt in some way.
Ah.
I think she's gonna fuck them up in some way. Just as a matter of course. Yeah, I think so. Sir, we actually met his dominatrix. He wasn't lying. Oh, my nose. Please tell me they can fix this, please. Yeah, as Jackalor heads away, he just hears a loud thunking as someone is just driving a cop's face repeatedly into the hood of the car. Casually. Say please, say please, say please. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Do you in any way help the mortals or do you walk away?
Considering I know that she's an elder, I don't really have a choice in the fucking matter.
Okay.
By the way, you're doing a pretty damn good Path of Night gal there.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, stroke his ego. That's going to help us all. Actually, Mike.
He really is. He really is.
You know, you're cops. I like cops. She rips off the one of the lights. You know, I think one of you should eat this. Eeny, miny, mo. And she proceeds to do just that. You hear weeping as you just walk away, Jackalor. At 8 humanity, walking away without even saying anything. Is that a humanity roll?
That seems very close to it, to be honest. Let me double check real fast.
Yes, please do. As a cop is just
injury to another accidental or otherwise.
You know,
Injury.
these cops got caught up in this because of you. You accidentally brought this harm on them by attracting the Elder's attention to them and putting them in her path. I think it requires a conscience roll, actually.
Really?
He's not at 7 yet, right?
Nope, he's at 8.
Yeah, it does.
I would say that it does, because if it says accidental harm, I think this qualifies as accidental harm, because you are in a way complicit, I think. Or you would at least feel complicit.
Accidental or otherwise.
And I don't think his fate applies to this anymore, does it?
No, it doesn't,
No.
because it's a null value until I get my humanity up to 9 or above.
How quickly the ideals of our world tarnish.
Screw you.
Remember, at 9, minor selfish acts even did
That's why I haven't done anything truly selfish.
You know, she's trying to teach him a lesson, actually. I mean, she would be all the more encouraged to do this because she wants to teach him what he should really be like. Right?
Yes.
That'd be a lot
Spread that tape.
Kill her if it wasn't for my humanity.
Meanwhile, with the surviving cup, she says, Yeah,
which
yeah.
no one overhears because no one is there.
Have you just walked away, or are you still watching?
No, I would not have watched.
Okay, that's
He
fine.
constantly regrets his action, but has come to terms with it.
You hear a very, very faint crack and a loud gurgling scream from behind you.
I can't do anything about it.
I didn't have a choice!
Essentially.
She's the one surviving Sabbat Elder in the city niche. She's your biggest remaining opposition as far as the Sabbat is concerned. And
I definitely wouldn't mind if you rid me of her.
I did change her. You know, I originally intended her to be a sociopath, essentially a remorseless killer. I'm changing that to sadist because it fits it way better the way I've been playing her.
She's part of the Path of Night and is not a sadist? Shit. Or a masochist? Either way.
I would have considered her originally more of a crude instrument as far as the Path of Night was concerned, piling the bodies high instead of being artistic about it, but you know.
Sociopath still kind of fits, but sadism's fine.
I think sadism works very well with Path of Night. Just amazingly.
Now, did I give the Sabbat Elder? Oh, where the fuck did I put him? Ah, Jesus. Did I put him among the Malkavians? No, did I put him among the Elders? Yes, I did. He's an official legit Elder since Wolfgang is gone and Kennedy doesn't have enough clout to get him killed. No, he doesn't have enough presence to summon you. Boo! His fail. Nietzsche. Roll me a 1d10 plus 10. Because you have just been feeding and hunting this entire time. You are in fact full blood. You wake up outside a pile of rubble, which seems strangely familiar, with the body of a dead child in your arms, which you have just drained. This is the first time in a long time that you can actually think. You can feel the suit still prodding you onwards to continue, to feed, to hunt.
Can I try to put my dominance over to the suit or whatever?
What do you want to do with said dominance?
I want to kind of put it in its place since it's like kind of driving me or whatever. I want to let it know that it doesn't drive me, that I'm the one in charge.
Okay, you
kind
want
of the one that let it out. But
yeah, I
don't know why he
did.
wants to do it.
I know, and I'm okay with him putting it at a higher difficulty, but I was going to...
No, I'm gonna make... Yeah, it's still gonna be at 9, but you're gonna have to spend a willpower point to assert some sort of semi-temporary dominance.
So I can roll willpower?
If you spend a willpower point. If you roll well on that, then I will let that have an impact and actually make the suit obey you to some extent even, possibly. You feel this suit grudgingly give some ground before you, but this isn't over. I will have my say yet.
That's nice, dear.
That being said, we have been forgetting, so why don't you make me a couple of rolls at a willpower to fight the soul that you ate. Say 3 in total. You can roll at 6. It had 2 successes over you already. If you fuck this up, okay, keep going.
That was not a fuck up. Not even
But
close.
if he fucks it up badly enough, then okay.
That soul is fucked.
Yes, roll me one more.
That soul is so fucked.
Okay, that is exceptionally good. Let me take a look at its stat.
Everyone gave my dice back to me. God damn you guys.
Okay. Okay. What discipline did you pick up from it? Animalism, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You get another dot of animalism and a dot of chemistry. After absolutely dominating it and getting access to its memories for a brief moment. Enough to plunder some knowledge.
Chemistry? I have chemistry now?
Yeah,
Yes, you have chemistry.
you can have
Oh
the
my
first level of
God.
it. Yes. Due to your exceptional dominance of this thing.
Wait, what clans have that? I thought only Ravnos had that.
Yes, it was a Ravnos, what was it, 6th gen that you ate, actually.
Oh,
Staked way back.
Super cool.
Yeah. That's why the hunter had chemistry. That's why he was able to create illusion.
I'm really ranking up these disciplines.
Don't worry, you're gonna be fucked anyway. As you stand in the shadows, you see your glorious lover appear and start picking through the rubble. Soon followed by his other Malkavian, chick. Surviving one. As they start looking through the place. By the way, also give me a wit self-control. At difficulty, let's go with 8.
And I only have 3. I only have 2 in self-control, right? For this roll?
Since it's a combined roll, I don't know, do the limits still apply for that? I think they do, the humanity ones, right?
What was the difficulty on it? I think I botched that one.
Oh, yes, you did. Okay. You just, what would he sense? You remember, terror. Complete and utter terror as a shadow passes overhead. And, you feel, again, wood burning as well as straw. And you feel as if your life is over. You're on the ground in the fetal position. Something horrible has just happened. After a while, you are able to perceive the real world again, and your lover is standing over you, holding out a hand to help you stand up.
I take his hand.
And he pulls you up. So, you came to help after all, huh? Let's see how much blood he has. Alrighty, that will do nicely. You don't say anything to him?
I just look at him longfully.
Don't worry. I understand. He pulls you up and we have work to do. This is where we need to be. This is the place.
Instead, my master.
The fence is mostly gone. Like the gate is still standing, but the rest of this is just rubble. You can walk all over this.
My Chantry.
Roll perception. Actually, yeah, roll perception. What would fit this? Perception crafts to recognize that this is the same building just destroyed. Yeah, I like that. Roll perception crafts on it to recognize it as your Chantry. Malik, you know this place.
Wait a second.
This is where the Chantry stood.
No, you got. I have 2 difficulty. I didn't have that many successes. Okay, because
No. Aggravated is gone. You have had 2 weeks of downtime. You're healed. Consider that gone. Everyone's at full health. We are in a new story. Gehenna has officially started. Everything's going to shit. And the Chantry is gone anyway, so... This is your Chantry. In
Who
fact...
would do such a thing?
You remember, actually, given that you botched that, you have a flash of an image. As before you are 2 stone-covered arms, and you see Seth standing in front of you, commanding you to freeze. After covering the books in alcohol and preparing to torch them. And then as he goes back to the workshop to get more gunpowder, there's a loud explosion, and you just have this flashing moment of, this feeling of utter betrayal as you experience the death of your puppy.
Aww. Can I make an investigation roll to see if there's any survivors?
You. There is essentially, once you climb over the first pile of debris, you can see a crack in the earth where a large chunk of the building has just collapsed inwards into a sinkhole. But you can use perception investigation to look for survivors, sure.
That's what I want to do. Don't laugh at me. There's a method to my madness.
There's a madness to your method, more
There
like.
is?
Madness to my
I did
method.
not have noticed that.
Do I see anything?
Wow, that's a crap roll, huh? Leandra, you see Leandra looking very antsy, and she says to you when you look at her, "Listen, are we gonna be here long? I kind of need to go and feed. I'm kind of hungry."
I know that feel.
Uh-huh. Hey, what's that black thing on you? Mm-hmm.
York made it.
I see. Well, I'll be right back. I'll go feed. Your glorious master calls out, "Leandra, get back here!" She just goes, "But no! Get back here." She comes looking very sullen and unhappy about it. The doctor, he breathes in deeply and sighs. "Oh, can you feel that glorious enlightenment coming up through the cracks there?"
I cannot feel it, my master. I do not have those gifts.
He says after having botched the self-control wits roll to resist the very thing we're talking about.
Oh. So I'm lying.
You might not realize it's fine.
Okay.
He looks you in the eye and says, "Those gifts are yours by right. You are meant for this." He grabs your face. "After this is done, I will enlighten you."
Oh god, you're screwing Malik.
How does Malik feel about enlightenment at this moment?
He does not like enlightenment.
I see. Enlightenment bad. Good to know.
Well, his master says it's good, he wants to believe it's good. I think I do feel something coming from the cracks.
Ah, crap. That's not exactly as I wanted it. Silly, silly game. Let's move that over. There's just this big hole and the building sort of crumbling into it here in the middle. Actually, more like this. You're standing at the very edges of it. Looking down.
Yeah. And there's scorch marks everywhere in the front. Just everywhere.
Oh no, this whole place, it looks like it's been an intense fire. And almost as if napalm tanks had exploded.
Yeah.
You see the tail end of a police tape just coming out of Leandra's coat pocket, almost as if she had gathered it up. Would you like to look for anything else before he makes you go down the hall?
I'd like to see if I see anything that can be salvaged.
The rituals were in the vault, which is where you also put the ammunition. So
there would be other things than that. I mean, he had a workshop. I had an office with like a bundle of lies and stuff in it. Something could have survived.
You see a ragged, earthy hole where the office used to be. If it hadn't been shattered, it has slid down the hole and is gone.
It's not going to let me have anything, are you? Okay.
Oh. Not with the destruction that occurred here.
You
Okay.
had a fuck ton of military grade explosions amplified by hellfire go off. It's
And now I can't say that the Toreador did this because I know Seth did it, right?
It might have been Seth, or he might have just been trying to torch the library when he was interrupted. You don't know.
He probably has a decent idea, though.
No, not necessarily, because it's a crazy madness vision. And he's been seeing things lately again, right?
You know what? That's a very good point. I do think that might make him suspicious about the Toreador thing, but probably not good enough to say no.
Exactly.
Maybe Seth was working with the Toreador. He received a message from the former cool guy that Seth and William's brother were thinking of leaving him.
Yes. There was messaging of all kinds. Yeah. So what exactly does Malik know? What did we send to him last session?
I didn't see anything from last session. I was in the woods, remember?
Mhm.
So, really, I just had the vision of Seth, and I guess I could say that he could have been trying to save the library from falling into the wrong hands, but...
Yeah, that's actually, we're under attack! Prevent the magic from falling into enemy hands! Engage the
Because
self-destruct!
he has given me that impression before, that he would torch the library if it ever came to it, remember?
Yes, he has actually.
What I think.
The elder looks down the hall. I really don't like jumping down dark halls. Oh well, alley hop! And he goes jumping into the darkness.
Master!
What does Malik do?
Master, are you okay?
There is no answer.
Leandra?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was thinking about how I could grab some blood. Oh,
Master's in the hole.
I'll be right back. I'll go hunt real quick and
Leandra, come here.
She just waves you off. Just wait a second. I'll be right back. And she goes off to
Hold on.
hunt.
Can I try to dominate her to tell her to come back?
You can try. Yes, it will be at a +3 since she's not looking at you.
So 9, difficulty 9.
Yes, with multiple successes required since she actually has a lot of willpower.
Never mind, because I don't want to botch on her.
Malik is left at the edge of the hole.
I jumped in the hole.
Okay, and darkness consumes you. Crunch. Wait, what? So, a while later, Raffaello and Yorick arrive. I want you both to make Dex Stealth and Perception Alertness rolls to see if either party detects the other before you know.
All right. Detection? Probably not. I might sneak by.
I mean, there's a good chance you'll just stumble into each other.
Perception alertness.
Yes. Sneak by, yeah, right.
Here's my stealth.
That's Sophia's. Those 2 dice.
Didn't do it nearly as good as I thought. Two ones didn't help. Oh well.
Can I use Auspex to...
Yes, you can if you want it to be active.
Actually, it's better not. There's a roll in green.
I was just about to make you.
And there's my detection.
And
Well.
that's his. Okay, you both see each other as you come to the hall from opposite sides in that case. Actually, no, yes. Bacon did not beat Sophia's stealth, that's right.
That's right.
And Yorick did not... Oh. But Yorick did not beat my stealth. I got
Yes,
4 dice.
you don't you have no idea that the other is there until you come into direct line of sight to each other. You both think you're safe and alone as you face off across the gap.
You,
You.
I say, staring at Raffaello.
Oh no, you've jumped in long since. You're gone.
You don't see nothing.
This is like an hour later or so, after you've already gone down into the thing.
I wasn't paying attention. I was writing the eulogy for. It's Valentine's Day. It's romance. I mean, come on.
Okay, sure. Romance, right. Yeah. Not sure Jan is one for romance.
So, who's the girl? Wait a minute, I forgot. Who's this girl here?
Random. Ventru Neonate. Leandro comes back. As you're facing off against each other, looks at you, at Raffaello. Then at York goes, oh, hi? Takes a running start and jumps in the hole.
I now spend a blood point for, awesome demonic path ritual. Well, not ritual, but, stuff. Give me successes. That's good enough.
Okay. Ashmet whispers a freebie in your ear. He's on your side. Don't fight him. Please. We kind of need him.
Time to jump in afterwards.
Okay. Jorik, wait, what are you doing?
It looks like we're about to get in a fight.
Can I just try to burn the random neonate with hellfire?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. What is it? 3 damage at 5 soak, 7 soak? What is the soak on level 3 of that?
Actually, I had a question. Actually, does my stealth suit affect stealth in any way? Just a quick question.
Situationally, yes. But it would probably under certain. When I'm feeling generous, it lowers the difficulty by 1. Let's go with that.
Sure. It's really meant for utility purposes, but hey, just wanted to ask.
Yeah. Well, it can break up your outline in dim lighting, and it can, make your footsteps slightly quieter.
That was about the idea, yeah.
Okay, so you wanted to torch the neonate. Let's see if she can roll any initiative worth a damn. Ditch William off of here. Raffaello?
Oh shit. What? Did I add? Oh yeah, I add my celerity.
Yes,
That
yes
was
you
an
do.
accident, but I added.
Okay, so you wanted to torch her. She is still trying to stop Yorick from jumping. Yorick, you just wanted to jump right in, right? You're not gonna board that.
Nope.
Okay, Yorick's jumping in. That's fine then. Let's see the... And that's without your celerity, so Yorick would go in first. So you would see Raffaello about to torch the neonate and you would just go jumping in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
That's very Yorick.
Yep, Yorick is in. Raffaello, if you would please do the Hellfire thing.
Is what difficulty to level 3?
It's 6. I'd say that given that... I'd say 3 successes to hit her reliably. Given that you're over a very wide hole and there's supernatural distortions. And you hit her, the fire latches on. What's the soak difficulty on the 3rd level of that? Anyone remember the same as ordinary fire?
I think it's the one. It's like 7.
I don't think there was a difference. I think the main thing was that its upgrading is just much better than other Thom.
Yes, like the main thing is does damage.
Was it 7 or was it... I mean, no, I know that the last level was 9. I think
No, it
this...
wasn't 7, it was 4th level. 4th level was 7.
Okay, and the 3rd one was 5 then?
Yeah,
Was it like 3, 4, 5, 7, 9?
I'm looking. Give me 2 seconds. Fires of Inferno. Level 3, right? Difficulty 5 to soak. Wow.
Okay, in which case most of it bounces off, because she is a Ventru.
Yeah, it goes 5,
Oh.
7, 9 for 3, 4, and 5. That's weird, actually. Huh.
Let's see if she can maintain control without going into Rotrek. Nope, not entirely.
She does manage to get 4 turns of, before she just runs, but
Nope, she's running now. She's gonna run on her turn.
good. Good idea.
Raffaello, you want to keep the fire going, right? Or do you want to do something else?
What was Ashmet's order? It was to investigate the hole, or
Yes, pretty much. Investigate the hole. And the Chantry in general.
And you kind of just decided to try and torch the random neonate instead.
Wasting valuable blood that you'll need down below.
yeah, I will let her run. Just don't want that her annoying me.
So that's essentially everyone knows there's a Hellfire-wielding maniac in town.
Yep. Also, actually, she probably isn't going to spread anything bad about Yorick. He warned her and everything, so... That just kind of looked like he was getting out of the situation and trying to finish the investigation when he could.
That didn't look completely horrible, yes. You know, yeah, your cover, whatever you had of it, is blown, Raffaello. There's a Archon with 4 dots of occult in town. She will know. She will know.
Good thing that she almost has no power.
I think you misunderstand what power she has. You fool.
She is the closest thing to a ruler the city has right now.
Yeah, it's so good thing that the city is completely destroyed and she will not be as bad as could be if the city was fine.
Actually, very few of the vampires have actually been killed, other than the Tremere.
Most of them are still pretty good at their strength. Admittedly, that just generally means something between 10 to 20 members, most of them, but it's still quite a few.
Well, 20 is about right, I think, for the populous clans. The Nosferatu are a bit weaker, and the Tremere were a bit weaker as well.
That's why I said 10 to 20 in general. Yeah.
Raffaello, you are standing next to the hole. What do?
Well, I think that's nothing to do with but jump. Can I use my occult to see if I know anything about this weird hole?
Yes, you can. Use Perception, Occult, or Perception Awareness, whichever is higher, at difficulty 9. You may use Auspex on this roll.
I feel that is a bad idea.
Yeah, you can't tell anything. It's a hole. It looks vaguely round, sort of ragged at the edges, almost as if it's a hole from an explosion into which a building fell.
I just jump.
Okay, an hour or so later, you run into a couple of random neonates milling around outside the hole, William, and they seem to be talking in hushed whispers while looking around very, very nervously.
Where's my weapon? Oh, well, apparently it's not placed. It's not placed. Did I place it down? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did. Bit further away, please, if you would.
Okay. That's not the one. Here. That work?
Yeah, good enough, I suppose. They turn to you as they notice you walking up. What the... Who are you? What are you doing here?
I heard something strange was going on here. I decided to check it out.
Yeah, no, we're here on the Archon's orders. You're leaving. Goodbye. He turns away from you.
So what are they looking at right now?
They are studying the call and talking semi-nervously about, among themselves. By the way, I want you to make a wit self-control roll, Jackalor, at 8.
Did Yorick have to? I don't think he did.
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
he just went straight on in.
All right, just making sure. You see, the idea is Yorick does know that's a Malkavian. Met her before. Part of that entourage of that one asshole. Time to kill her before she reports back.
Ah, so you are going to kill her. That's perfectly fine.
Did
Probably.
you see 58?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I didn't fail, surprisingly.
Okay, you feel this faint smell of dung, and Mario meanwhile is muttering, I'm not on fire like a peasant, I can't go in. What? Oh god. This place is... something is very wrong here.
I hate you.
Can I?
So,
Okay, am I totally immersed in darkness, or can I actually get a sense that somebody's above talking and investigating?
No, no, you are totally immersed in darkness.
Okay.
can I attempt to roll stealth to get past them?
Not really, they have seen you. They're keeping an eye on you. A couple of mortals come over one of the pile of rubbles, actually, and start reporting that they didn't see any sign of the Italian guy with the red handprint on his face.
So they're only on this side. Like,
Assume they're around, essentially. There's ghouls combing the area. The Archon sent people to check out the reports of a fire-throwing asshole torching one of the Ventru. Especially since it seems like it's Raffaello.
So,
That's what happens when you're too late and the other players throw up obstacles in your path.
okay. So does it? Would it seem like I could just rush past?
You could try. You could rush past if you want, and that's a valid strategy. I just wonder what they'll tell you when you come up. Out of there, filled with black streaks in your aura, having eaten the soul of a Methuselah. Wait, what? I'm sure.
So, is he standing on? What is are these guys standing on?
They're at the edge.
Like, I mean, are they standing on something like a loose rock or something?
Not really. They seem to be careful not to fall in. They think it's a bad idea.
I can't animate anything. Too bad. Huh. So,
Hey,
yeah.
the fuck are you still doing here? Didn't Jared tell you to go?
Yes, he did. And I'm about to just do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Go.
Definitely.
In fact, go. What's your willpower at currently?
Let's say 6.
6? Wow.
Why is it at 6? Oh yeah, I spent those points there. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you've been spending them like candy ever since the start.
Yes, you are compelled to go. Not very strongly, but you do have to obey. Where do you go?
You know what?
This
I
is
don't
your
know.
chance to jump in the hole, incidentally.
Yeah, go to the hole.
Yes, I am going to leave. I'm going to
To
leave
the
his
hole.
presence. Jumping into the hole.
Okay, make
But
me
if you
a
need to
dex.
run.
Make him a dex athletics roll as Jared is gonna try and pull you back desperately after Mario apparently decided to kill you.
I didn't fail horribly again. Surprisingly not.
You know, with 3 dice and 2 celerity, you actually managed to get some dice on that. And no, you just feel the wind of his hand just snatch at you and fail as you duck under it and jump into the hole, just swan diving into it.
I can imagine the sight of this old man, this old man-looking person jumping into a hole while clad in a hoodie and jeans. It's like, huh, that happens.
You hear as you go sailing through the darkness, the words dragging out almost in slow motion. Mario, what did you do?
That was great. That was great.
It was.
That's a good way to get into the hole.
Oh, you're telling me to leave? Let me just jump into the hole.
He didn't tell you to leave, he told you to go. And you went. Oh, did
Yes,
you?
I went. Yes, I went.
All this means is that you were thinking about going into the hole at the time, too.
Yes, I
didn't
was.
mean
I was
anything else.
certainly was contemplating the best way. As Daphne's gave me the best way, telling me to go in. I went in.
Also incidentally framing Mario for murder.
Yeah.
Why am I blaming everyone for murder all of a sudden?
Because you are a dick.
Does Jackaloor realize that he just framed Mario for murder? And does he need to roll for
I don't
humanity?
think I would have realized I was blaming him for murder.
Are you sure? I think you have a high intelligence stat.
Yes, but he's out of touch with the vampire politics, and we have established that he's kind of a naive moron in regards to that.
That's true.
So, given how he has played the character, I am inclined to give him a freebie on that and say he doesn't know because he's an idiot that way.
Let's just say if it's revealed, yes. Otherwise, he's good. Let's go with that.
Oh, it's gonna be revealed, don't worry about that.
When he realizes it's his fault, then he might. But
What? Mario got executed for being an accomplice to an infernalist? Oh my god, what have I done?
Because who needs humanity anyway? Oh god.
And so the slide into darkness begins. And once it starts, it just goes faster and faster. He's gonna end up eating rather dashing. We all know this. He's the one who's gonna snack on that guy.
No, I'd rather have Raffaello do it for undisclosed reasons, whatever it's called. So yeah, we all fall into the hole together.
Yes. Yes. Nietzsche, are you back? I don't want to continue with the setup because I want to try and be atmospheric. And, I'd rather everyone was here so I can actually establish an atmosphere without having to go back and re-explain things.
I'm here.
Okay. What all of you see and feel for a while is just like a kaleidoscope of images as you see the faces of the others who go into the hole, spinning past you. And in the middle, someone dressed in short pants with a derpy hairdo, and strangely enough, he seems to almost have an aura of fire around him.
Yay.
What do you do? How do you react?
wait, is this for everyone?
Yes, you are vaguely aware of each other. And you're also not in Kansas anymore.
Oh really?
Alright. Wait, I'm vaguely aware of the gal next to me?
Yes.
That's great.
Stab?
And they're just all around us, right?
Yes, it's like one of those nightmare sequences where you just see faces spinning past you kind of thing. But if your reaction is that he would try and stab them, then that's what Yorick does, I suppose, and...
Can I?
Then
try
there's
to-
exactly one thing he wants to do. To never give that bald bastard a chance to speak to him.
So
Okay.
can I just try to steal the blood of the people around me?
I guess I'll go and marvel at the burning thingy.
Keep in mind, you are essentially in freefall. You cannot move in relation to the others other than the storyteller moving you for story reasons. This is not a normal space you're in.
I got that idea.
Yeah.
Still attempting to, give Elder Malkavian a nice big cut in the face.
Okay. You're
Just shot
tempting...
his head.
Okay, so... let us... everyone who wants to take... Actually, let's go clockwise through this. Yorick wants to try and stab at the elder and try to get closer to him. Well and good. Well and good. And Leandra, what does Leandra want? Leandra wants to feed. Leandro is gonna be clutching away at Rather Dashing and trying to grab hold of his clothes and pull him closer. Raffaello, what is Raffaello doing during this sequence?
I think I will use thaumaturgy.
On who?
The blood boil I need to touch, right?
Yeah, you need to touch somebody for that.
Can I try to touch the weird Malkavian woman and boil her blood?
Okay, you're trying to reach Leandro while she's clutching at Rather Dashing. Alright, Malik, what is Malik trying to do?
Malik is completely lost, so he'll probably... I'm torn between two options. On this turn...
We're not gonna be doing this as turns, this is a cinematic sequence.
Yep. And
I'm
ever
going
since
to-
Yorick realized who that bold guy was, he immediately went, whenever I so much see a trace of him, I'm attacking.
Okay, that's fine.
Going to use my intelligence occult to see if I can surmise anything from that. Like what's going on in this space.
You have 3 dots of occult, right? I believe it was 3 anyway. So, yeah, this is like some seriously high level shit, so I would have to make it a difficulty 9 roll, I think.
Quick question. Yorick has 4 dots. Would he just get a roll, or would he have to try and contemplate what this place is?
Huh. You can make a roll at 9 without spending time contemplating it, but I would make it a 7, probably, if you had a chance to actually, you know, think about it properly.
Okay. I'll just leave it up to you on whether or not you want me to do that right now, or if you would just let me do it later. Because Yorick is concentrating on trying to kill this guy.
Yeah, you can stop and think about everything you experienced as you go through this. That is fine.
Alright.
And
So first, I'm trying to attack him.
yeah, so Malik is contemplating, well and good. Right, the Elder is gonna just open wide his eye of chaos and laugh hysterically in pure, unadulterated joy and madness. Drinking it in. William, what will William do?
Well, I'll try to contemplate what the hell is going on.
Okay.
Essentially, I'll try to roll points.
Alright. Okay. So, in terms of using magic, why don't you give me a roll for that, Raffaello, at +2 difficulty?
So it's difficulty what? 10 or 9?
If it goes above 9, then you start requiring extra successes, essentially. So it would be 9 and 2 successes required to work normally.
So essentially, take away a success on whatever you roll after 9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or botch!
Or
great.
botch. Okay, excellent.
So what random magic I use now? I just fixed this problem and...
Oh, no. Reality is fucked up here. Everything is horribly, horribly wrong. How are we gonna punish him? I think, given the situation, a derangement. A permanent one. Because, yeah, this is a place where all kinds of magics and the Malkavian menaces run together so much that reality is completely balked, and he just used more magic on it and botched. So, what kind of permanent derangement makes sense for Raffaello? Megalomania!
Yes! Yes!
I was actually about to say that.
Yes.
We're all in agreement. You have megalomania now.
I can agree.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
So, you didn't make a roll for your occult yet, William.
Oh yeah, I'm just about to do that. Nope, I bought it.
He thinks we're going to Neverland.
I got 1 success.
Yeah. You think you're in the abyss, William. A pity the La Sombra isn't here. Or maybe she is. Maybe she can save you. Because you're trapped in the abyss and you are fucked.
I'm in Niflheim. Great. Is it really cold here now?
Yes, your god has punished you after your numerous failures and lack of faith.
Oh shit! And now he's going to believe this entire thing is why he lost his true faith. You must repent for your sins, you fool.
Okay, and Malik, yeah, reality, it seems that reality is fucked here. Things are just bad. You should be very careful using anything that fucks with the fabric of reality, in particular magic.
I'm gonna warn. I'm gonna warn everyone not to use magic.
Malik yells out, it comes out as Klatu Barata Nikdo.
Okay.
Let
I didn't
me...
think you knew Evil Dead, but okay.
And the elder is just cackling. It burns so red and bright. Oh, detached roofed skyscrapers will burn.
Well, thank you for that.
There's only cold here. There's no fire. What are you cackling all about?
Leandra instead is just... She's turned into venom and she's yelling, I need to feed! Feed! Come here! Come here! Well, Yorick is... his knives are turning into long, thin lines of steel that are flailing around a circle, reaching towards everyone, and in the Elder in particular, falling just short of his face.
Yorick just goes along with it.
Meanwhile, Raffaello is saying that he and his master are the absolute power of the world.
Actually, yes. Those of you who have a cult of 3 and above can attempt to figure out what Raffaello is saying, and I will give you the lines if you get successes on that. So,
I already know, right?
Just a cult or an intelligence occult?
Intelligence occult. But, yeah. I reserve the right to require higher difficulties. Well, we'll go with multiple successes, so yeah. Malik would probably pick out a few words. William, you gonna roll? Yorick? Translating...
Do I need to? I think I already know, don't I?
No, cause you don't have the linguistics for various dead languages, so... Occult is... It gives you a chance to figure it out if it's relevant to occult studies, but not necessarily know it automatically, I would say.
Does
Oh,
academics work?
No, I was actually talking about knowing who his master was what I was saying.
Oh, yes, that you would know.
But you want me to roll to figure out what he's saying anyway? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And William, did you roll for that? You didn't yet. You have 3 occult, right, William?
Yes, I have occults.
Okay.
And
Then-
also 3 academics in that matters.
Little less so.
Okay.
I would put this under occult, most likely.
To understand what he's saying.
Yep.
So, difficulty what?
6.
I understand him perfectly.
Okay. You hear him reference Ashmat and ruling over a broken world and rebuilding it in their image as god brothers.
I actually have complete success as well, but hey. Yay. He
Yes,
already knew that
actually-
this was going on, so.
Considering that, yeah, you do... You know what, yeah, Mel gets that much and I'll figure out how to say this in a properly dramatic way in a second for you two. Because you are right, you do have 3 successes and I had intended to count those, you know, more seriously because you have more base occult. So, okay, he says, We shall break down this reality, we shall consume the power of the antediluvians, and we shall rise up an empire, a pure empire, where the angels will rule over everything that ever was. We shall rule as equals, with me slightly better, of course, because I'm Raffaello the Awesome, but we shall rule as equals, and we shall destroy all who stand in our way. And he just rambles on and on about this, about how great he is in Sumerian.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I was thinking.
And Yorick just kind of goes, well, it seems like I can't attack anybody here. Guess I should figure out what's going on. Hell is this place?
As you reach that conclusion, first the Elder disappear, and then you and Raffaello drop off in your individual places, as well as Malik. Well, essentially everyone just ends up on their own. Yorick, again, let's go clockwise through this. Actually, let's start with Malik. Malik, you see three paths before you. One seems to lead off into the woods. Through another, you see stacks and stacks of books, and through a third, you just see a dark alleyway with shadows that reach out to grasp at you, seemingly.
Can I roll to see which? Well, I think I'd go towards the books.
Okay. Very well. You walk down the path. As soon as you cross the threshold, the entrance vanishes. You are now in a vast library stretching out in every direction. You feel that there is something here that you could find and claim for yourself if you wanted to. You can make a willpower roll to either get out of here or move to the center of the anomaly.
Yeah, is this an ominous feeling?
Yes, whatever is there is powerful and capable of wreaking a great deal of destruction and whatever comes in contact with it. Certainly.
I'm
And
getting out of here.
Okay, are you sure about this?
No. Because when you say, "Are you sure?" I'm second
I will
thought.
let you think about it. William, you seem to be in a cold stone cave, and there seems to be a figure before you, long bearded, with two axes held in its hands crossed over its chest, holding them up, head down, just eyes closed, almost as if it was a guardian, blocking the passage forward.
What lies beyond you?
It raises its head and speaks to you in a language you do not recognize. Please roll Intelligence Occult to see if you can figure out what is going on here.
Sorry.
Wow. What are you doing with that mic, whoever you are? You
I have no
perverted
idea.
fuck.
Oh, sorry
Wasn't me.
about that. I was doing messing with
I don't want to know what you're doing with it. Please don't fucking tell me. Just do it on your own time, please.
I'm pressing hard.
Okay. Anyway,
It faintly reminds you of Norwegian. You are pretty sure that he's speaking Old Norse.
I know that considering my backstory.
Yes, you would. I had fully intended to make it easier for you secretly by requiring less successes.
Yay! It didn't matter because for some odd reason.
With
rolling-
5, you can speak back to him in the same language.
Like what? So what did he say?
Who seeks passage here in these halls of the damned?
This I, Ragnar Thornbjörn's son. I seek entrance. I seek an exit out of Niflheim. Do you know the way?
By what right do you demand passage? He uncrosses the blades and they hang by his side. He moves into a crouch almost.
I demand passage in the name of Odin. For it is he whose wisdom guides me, even in the darkest nights.
He looks you up and down carefully. Priest, you don't smell like a priest.
I blink. Completely and totally weirded out by this comment.
You don't shine like a priest. You're not on holy fire like a priest. Though you are dressed like a priest. Sort of. But not really. By what right do you...
hollow, fool.
By what right do you lie to me? Who are you to seek passage here? That which is beyond is seal against the ages.
I do not. I seek passage out of this place. So I seek passage to return to Midgard. For it is there where I belong, not here. Not
He shakes his head.
not in this
You
place.
cannot return. The damned creature requires guardians. You shall join us.
I shall never. I will never become one of the. I shall never remain. I cannot remain here, for this is not my place. I am a man, and you are not.
He laughs. Neither you or I are a man any longer. You stopped being a man a long time ago. And he fades away with that laughter. There's just a cold, bleak cave in front of you leading off into the distance.
I follow the passage.
Yorick, the walls are made of clockwork. They are shifting and turning around you. There is just this pure mechanical precision everywhere you look. This is the most perfect place you have ever seen. You can perceive what it is doing, but it feels like it's doing it perfectly, like a well-oiled machine. How do you react?
Well, first of all, this is an awesome place. Second of all, he's going to contemplate on, he's going to make that occult roll to figure out what was going on earlier and all that.
Okay, Yorick meditates on machine perfection and occult. Excellent. Make the roll.
Quick question, actually. Could I spend one of those successes on it?
Yes, you may. I did say I would let you lower the difficulty to 7, given that you have 4 lots of occult. So that would be a 6.
6. Yep.
Okay, you are pretty sure that blood magic, madness, and possibly even real magic have all melted together in this place to completely bork reality, and that nothing is in here can be trusted or is entirely real.
I see. Well, that just disappoints me now.
A place like that, it's supposed to exist, but it doesn't. It's
I know.
just that technocracy spell, those liars!
We must make it into reality.
The Clockwork Tower of Doom.
Really, Yorick's not so interested in clocks, but hey, it's alright. Those are good. They're mechanical majesties. They're great.
Raffaello, you are in a cafe in Italy. The sun is shining down upon you, yet not burning you. Everywhere you look, you see Romina. Romina is serving you, and as she goes back to the counter, you notice that your axe is gone. What do you do?
I think because he has a short fuse, he will just rush at her and try to kill her.
Okay, you stand over the eviscerated body of Romina. You pick up the axe, clutch it to your chest. Everything is fine. And that coffee, you still want your coffee. What do you do? How do you proceed?
Now that I killed her and I am happy with myself, I should check what's going on here.
Okay, as you look around, you notice that the axe is gone. You see Romina rushing off into the distance with the axe.
I think that after killing her, I have realized that something here is wrong. Can I use my occult to see what's happening?
You can, but your axe is still gone.
I first will try to look around. I mean, he's so great and omnipotent, so he can get his axe back whenever he wants.
You hear the faint laughter of Giovanni in the distance and the faint sound of snapping wood.
Alright, I know nothing. Fuck.
That's a botch. You're pretty sure that the axe was the symbol of all the power of you and your family, and you just threw it away as if it was nothing. And in this place of symbols, that's a very bad idea. You are trapped here now, probably. Possibly forever.
Actually, if this is a place of symbols and stuff, Malik, how's that suit going?
Well, that's what Raffaello thinks, right? Also, Malik, have you decided, as you stand in the library, to whether you want to head towards the center or towards the exits? Or try to?
I'm gonna try to get out.
Okay, make me a willpower roll. As something is trying to pull you to the center even as you're want to get out. Okay, you get out. You hear the faint whisper even as the passage closes. It is Rachel's voice. Please don't leave me. I was giving you a chance to recover one of your companions, by the way.
Can I? Well, this is closed.
Can't keep changing your mind. No, you can't.
No, I was gonna say if I thought this was a trick.
You can try and roll that, but it felt real. It felt real. So you may proceed to feel guilty. And,
No, I don't feel guilty. I hated Rachel, remember?
no, you didn't.
I botched whenever I botched a while back, remember? And I
On
thought
what?
she was- when I diablerized the Ravdos elder.
Okay. And you thought that she didn't
Just keep-
approve. Right.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna use it against me.
Oh,
Keeping her
yes.
I was actually keeping her at arm's length and keeping her close.
Okay, that's...
I was
that-
really planning something with that.
Okay, that's fine.
Do I see 3 new passages or just 2?
You don't see any of the passages. You're in a tunnel, and the elder joins you. Hey, how's it going?
I don't know where we're at.
Oh, isn't it glorious? This is what it should be like all the time. Don't you think? Reality as it was meant to be. Don't worry. He grabs you by the shoulder. Soon, my friend, soon the good times will return. The Father, he will break this static reality. He will turn it into what it was always meant to be. Soon!
You know, I kind of think something hilarious might happen if I mention what Yorick's planning to do, but hey.
No, it's...
We'll keep that. We'll keep that for now.
Yorick can plan whatever he wants, that's fine. I perfectly intend for there to be a confrontation and a lot of whoopsies over the body once you reach it. That's fine. Okay. Meanwhile, Yorick is still contemplating. Raffaello and Leandro reach him while his eyes are still closed and he's meditating, since he decided to sit his out. Instead of trying...
I thought, no, I was just trying to get the role that you mentioned I would be able to get anyway, so...
Okay. You know, I'm gonna treat it as an entrancement thing. You're just caught up in the perfection of it, I think.
Wow, okay.
Unless you want to do something really cool, in which case I'll give you a chance to do that.
I did actually want to possibly see about something.
Okay.
Sure. First, he was going to see if he could affect this place in any way. Probably a science roll or something, you know.
Okay, how are you going about that? I'm it's less on rolls and more about describing it, cause you know, you're fucking with antediluvian level shit even if indirectly, so it's all roleplay land now.
Okay. Well, he's just going to see if there was any way to affect what was going on. He's basically in a clock tower, right?
Yep, pretty much. So you're poking at the gears, trying to stick something in between them, see if they stop, that kind of thing?
Actually, he was actually going to first, because of where they are with madness and everything affecting it, he was going to see if his own personal... this might be his own, like, you know, his own influence upon the place he's at.
Okay.
Basically, he's going to try and just will the stuff to move the way he wants.
Alright, give me a willpower roll at difficulty 8.
Nope.
Nope, it keeps on spinning. It almost sounds as if the grinding of gears is faintly laughing at you and mocking your attempts to affect it.
Ah, that's good information, actually. Means that it's not completely on me, but it seems to be based around his personality. Now
Okay.
he's going to try and affect it a little bit physically after that, but I presume it's going to go about the way you...
Okay. How are you going about that? Just stick a knife in between the cracks? Jam the gears?
You're not going to use a knife for that.
Yes, you can use your hand, that's fine.
Nah.
Put your hand in between the gears. Go ahead. It's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Sounds great. Nah, he's actually going to be trying to put that light pistol he's been carrying around everywhere. I'll use
Okay.
that to jam him.
And I'm gonna split the recording here